2 seconds. I'm just going to get a spare phone so I can read chat. Not be a second. Hopefully you can hear okay. Little chubby goodness in there. Right, just get on my own channel. This is weird. And there I go. This is very strange. Can you hear me alright? I'll go get the headphones and then at least you're hearing me better. Sorry. The microphone on this phone sucks. So, how are we going to do this? There, is that better? Hopefully it's better. How y'all doing? Puppy feeding time. Alan, Jamie, Lan, Gareth, Alan, Mick, how y'all doing? Challenging, TJ, Tube Seeds, Pop, good morning Pop, Stu, how y'all doing? We're going to feed these little chubby little things, so, which bottle are we using? This one. Tiny, teeny, tiny little bottles. Can you see those? Teeny, tiny. And I've got a jug of milk that I made just before. It's got a bit of blood temperature for them. So squeeze on your wrist. Sam, get out. Out? You're bound. Sam, out. Sam's gone sniffing because Willow's had a treat. Right, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. We're going to go with the little ones first. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I think we're going to go start this end. Can you even see these two? This two over here as well. So we're going to get this little chub step. Ooh. They're getting really used to them. Hey, little one. You let go of it. And there you go. I should have this second phone position so I can see chat. Giving these little ones extra time on the milk purely because they're smaller, and the big ones, I push them out of the way. Do you want in, girl? Here comes Willow. She's just after the milk. She loves the milk as well. Just one night. How are you doing? I could have set this up better, to be honest. Need to feed them where she can see them. There you go. She's got her own. There, you can hear her drinking away. She's got her own bowl of the milk. Lift your nose up. And there you go. I've got some new bottles coming today. Cass, how you doing? These little ones want to bend the neck while they're feeding, which makes it a bit awkward. I will move you that way. But they're doing really well, they're getting the hang of it. And the bigger ones are just enormous. PA, how are you doing? Where's Hulk? He's just over there. I'll get this little one done and I'll show you Hulk next to it. And the littlest ones, they're boys. They're not all girls. Girls tend to be smaller, but not in this litter. Girl power. You had enough? See, it's drank quite a lot. Right, I'll show you this one next to Hulk. You can see the size difference. He's enormous. I mean, his head and neck is like her waist. Is it her or is it he? Her. So next, oh, do you want in? Out, Jack. Out. Sam and Jack are loving being around, want to see them, but they're not allowed. She also keeps dragging her sock into the corner, and I keep thinking we've got a dead one. It scares me. 351, how are you doing? Yeah, 351. Right, I think I just fed that one, didn't I? Fox red next. Do you want some? You want it? Nope, she changed her mind. So, next. Another little one. Are you my favourite? I've got a favourite. It's a little girl. One of the smaller ones with a white chin. I'll show her. She must be the one over there. You can pressure on these bottles just to get them flowing, but the bigger ones are managing okay by themselves. It's just these little ones until they catch up a little bit. Hey, little one. Sazzy, how are you doing? Steph, good to see you. Christy, how are you doing? They'll end up being fox red. You see how this one's turning its neck? It drives me nuts. It likes to feed with the neck at a right angle. Well, if you sat straight, it would be easier. You're a hungry little critter. I'm kind of leaning in the box to keep them in rather than stressing Willow out taking them out. Wow, you drank loads. Oh, that's going down my arm. doing really well. She's doing really well. She's getting out, spending a little time out of the pen, just for some sanity time, and she's enjoying not carrying all these around in her tummy. And she's back play fighting with Jack. Ooh. Right, next. Joyride, how are you doing? You've got that one soaking in milk. Oh, and you, look at your little face. So that's that little dinky one. And there. See, Topaz, how are you doing? I'm just refilling this bottle because they've just about done it all. Once one starts squeaking, they all start. So, where's my little friend? Is that her there, I wonder? Is it you? Where is she? Oh, little squeaker. Is it her? Here's my little buddy. No, it's not. Oh, this is why it's so hard to tell them apart. They just constantly wriggle around. Bigger ones are easier to... Oh, here she is. This is my little buddy. She's just got a little tiny white blaze under her chin. She's going to start sucking my hand. Right, hang on. They're all pretty much getting onto their feet. I've got this lot crawling everywhere. I've got Willow playing with Sam and Jack. Right, what are you doing? So it's, right, you're licking my finger. I could do with a piece of wood to balance a load of bottles on, to feed a load of them all at once. Oh, you're sucking my finger. Right, here. Hang on. There. There you go. See, that one's sucking pretty much on its own. Oh, Mick, I do like that little girl with the white under her chin. Lady, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. It's just bedlam. See how they lay with their legs out behind them, those tiny little balls. They've got puppy breath too. It's really cute. I love. She's talking, eating that bottle. You don't have to push. They're actually getting quite strong. Yeah, I do. They're the sweetest little thing. Can spend ages just watching them. And obviously the bigger ones are driving these ones off at feed time. So it's just giving them a bit of a head start. They're getting fed 3 times a day just to help Willow out. Bottle feeding at first, but they just weren't getting it at all. It was a fight, whereas now they're a lot better. I've got new bottles coming today with different teats on them because these ones I don't like. The teats are really rigid and they struggle to get a hold of. Do you want in, girl? You want to see the babies? Willow wants it purely to grab the milk. She's nudging me out the way. Go on in. Are you going in? Oh, it's the milk you want, is it? Oh. Milk everywhere. Willow, I'll leave you some in a minute. You've already just given her a bowl full. Not as thickly made as the kittens. Kittens? I keep calling them kittens as the puppies. But that's the little teat you get on them, and they are really rigid, which makes it interesting. Daughter's favourite is, which one are you? Not you. Is it you? It's you. This one has a really pale white stripe up its forehead. There you go. They constantly talk. One of the fox red is really, really, really vocal. Nora, how you doing? The Labradors, 9 Labradors, 3 fox red girls, 5 girls in total, 3 boys. Hey, little one. Hello, sweetheart. Right, do you want some more? Hello, little man. That's the talker. Right, so we'll give you some. You slept pretty much all the way through. There you go, Willow. Oh, she's cleaning them as I'm feeding them. But again, she loves the milk. She tries to get the milk. There you go. Alright, it's really good for her as she's feeding. And because there's 9, we're feeding to help her out. It's the first litter, and it was an unplanned litter. She wasn't going to have a litter this early, but she and Jack thought different. Hello, girl. That's my finger. Stop looking at my finger. Willow's giving them a clean. She wants it. There you go. Are you going back in or are you staying out? What are you doing? Are you finished cleaning them? Let me feed them, then you can have them back. Right, tank. Two of them are just enormous compared to the others. And the fox red, I think because they've like the colour, they look bigger. Joyride, this is my daughter's bedroom. She built this, I helped her out a bit, but she built this whelping box. What are you arguing over? God. You're not having a ball. Willow's investigating those two having a scrap. Right, I'll give you a little bit more in here. I've got the jug, and Willow's after pinching the jug. Right, who's squeaking? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. to squeak and to squeak. They're starting to get up on their feet. Hello, little girl. This is my little buddy. What effects? Willow, that's the puppies. Willow's now in the jug. It can be a little bit bedlam. Right, we haven't done a fox red. Which one is it? Is it you? You're remarkably clean. It must be you. Oh, you like that, didn't you? Put the heat lamp on a higher temp this morning. It was cold last night. You've had it all, woman. She's got a bowl of milk up here, milk downstairs. I got some cooked chicken out the freezer for food for her during the day. And she pinched all of that. Willow, get off the phone. Hang on, Willow's standing on the phone and pressed, but she's not anyone. Bless you. Steffi, how you doing? Dave? Oh God, yeah, Gerard. They're going to be a handful when they get up, actually properly on their feet. Chunk, the biggest one so far, he is pretty much walking. You'll see on that little one, it'll start. Oh, which way are you going? That's it, back to the others. Right, we haven't done that other big one. Willow, watch out, I'm nearly done, sweetheart. Hello, little fella. Oh no, you're a girl. This is one of the girls. Willow, move. Ooh. Right, here's one of the girls. She's either wanting left or she's wanting fed. Which one do you want? Did you hear that one bark? Nah. Do you want to clean them? There you go. This little one at the back there, if you can see her, she was back. Energy, how you doing? Wingstar, good to see you. How you doing? Adrian. I should have had it actually set up better. So they'll pile on top of each other. Moan for a little bit longer. And then go to sleep. With the sound effects of Willow drinking the remainder of the milk. Joe, how are you doing? Hey, you're a girl or a boy. That's the big boy. I need to weigh him. You'll see how he's just about up on his feet. He tries to stand up. What are you doing? You spin me right round, baby, right round. Look, the pail's that way. Good girl. Scott, how you doing? What's that? What's that? And then goes Willow to hoover up any milk. Now they'll probably make their way across to her and they can smell her. Yes, he got back to his brother and sisters. And his mum to lick and up any milk that was spilt. Lady Cosby, I'll just give you a wrench. There you go. Dodge, how are you doing? So a whole lot of fun. This one's nose is turning black quite quickly. They will. Look at that one, it's just been fed and it's trying to get back in. They'll all make their way across to a blessing. Yeah, Willow's doing a brilliant job. I was so shocked about how much milk she had in. They were getting milk, but I'd have liked to see them more. So the vet agreed. Oh, she's hugging one. There's one underneath her chin lock. That's two. They're trying to sneak up under her legs. So I was found most of the vet when they were 2 days old. They kind of agreed my stance and giving them a feed 3 times a day, just to help her out, and the fact that she's got 9 as well. See that little head pops through. She's hugging that one. They like to go to sleep on a paws, laid across her paws. But she's absolutely brilliant. Another one wanting a part hug, part feed. Bless her cotton socks. But there's no run to the litter. And they're all doing really well. You can see this one throwing itself around, trying to get on. Oh, gee, Brian, how are you doing? No, I haven't seen it. M&T, how are you doing? She's feeding them during the night. We're giving them a last feed about 11. And then again in the morning, let her go get some breakfast. Oh, is that the delivery of the bottles, or is that the dogs just hearing things that aren't there? Yeah, hearing things that aren't there. Hey, little ones. There's no one there. Willow. Willow. She started getting really attached to my older daughter. Well, officially she's my older daughter's dog. Hence, they're in her room and she's wanting to do a big part of this. And if she's not at home, she started crying. Willow, here. She's not back till later. She needs to stop putting toys in there. I keep thinking the sort she's leaving are deceased puppies. And they're piled up. Ice, ice, baby. See, look, they're all asleep. Those chubby tiny little legs. She's the one I've got a soft... Oh no, it's not. Yes, it is you, little baby. They dream suckle a lot. So we've got 2 camps. 5 and 4. Sam, out. Sam, out. Sam and Jack are absolutely fascinated. As soon as she's started laying And there's the little squeaker puppies, that was it, constantly around. But no, they're doing brilliant. Willow, she's not home. She's looking around for older daughter, that's what she's doing. She's away to get the brakes fixed on her car. Vauxhall. A big car company tried to get out of an issue with the brakes that she's had since she bought it. Oh, cool towpath, that sounds interesting. What are you drawing next, Ace? Are you all going to pile onto one? It's funny at the minute how they just roll over. Here, look. That way. So all three Fox Red are girls. The giant over there, a boy. And they've got mid-sized girl. You want to see them? You've had all the milk. Willow wasn't much into food the first day and a half. She was more interested in being with puppies. Willow, leave it. Don't you dare, missus. So, been trying all sorts to entice her to eat. Mixing in irregular food with the puppy food, fresh chicken, sausages. She's got an array of sausages cooked for her, just to entice her. No, I've got plenty enough as it is. Willow's just about salmonation with the phone. Maybe like you were breathing into the mic. No, you want to see them? Or are you just standing guard? Sam, out. Sam, out. Sam, out. Sam's totally ignoring me. Nicholas, how are you doing? They'll start dreaming. They growl and bark in their sleep, and I'll bring you down. But they won't stay quiet like that for long. I don't know if you can see the size of his head compared to like the little ones like that one. He's enormous. His big floppy lugs. And there's the talker. This one permanently talks. I'll turn you around. Oh, big dream sucking. It doesn't last for long, empty. As soon as they smell mum, they're back on it. Do you know what I kind of do already? Over who's sleeping where and who's feeding where. Look at his face. His tongue hanging out. Makes you wonder what they're dreaming about so little. Oh no, I have got more than enough. Sounds like a few of them are dream sucking. You can see them twitching. another week and a half, their eyes will be open, I'll be walking around, and it's going to be bedlam. We're going to extend the box. John, how you doing? But now they're doing brilliantly. He's got his tongue right out. Even though they're in the house, having to keep the heat lamp on, they just weren't settling. I'm going to lift you a little bit. They weren't settling at all, and they were just constantly on it. So I give her a bit of a break. Oh, nice one, LG. There we go. They're all going to start running in their sleep. Hey, boy. What are you just watching, girl? Oh, money. Ooh, make a money twitch. Hey, how brilliant's that? Very well deserved too. Congratulations, John. And as soon as they make the slightest little squeak, she's back in and checking them out. And Sam and Jack lay guard at the door. Yeah, John's in the 1K club. There's a lot of people going to be joining that club soon as well. Some fantastic channels that deserve it. Daughter is in love with the fox red with the faint white line on her forehead. I've got a soft spot for the little girl with the little white bit on her chin. I mean, look at that tiny little paw. Teeny tiny little paws. Very cute. Sazzy, how you feeling? Let's move you across a little bit. They never stay quiet for long at all. Willow, what are you doing? She's getting to be more of herself. I wish they'd sort it out. I was on the phone trying to chase up my last scan results, and they hadn't even been looked at yet by the consultant, so I've been chasing that along. Always one talking. Last night Chinese sounds good. It always tastes lush the next day. Nice one. Keep on top of them for results and whatnot. I'm waiting for one of them to bark. Yeah, I'm the secretary, and she was printing it off and sticking it under the consultant's nose, so we'll see what comes next. But keep on them. Shouldn't have to, but lamp's lovely. It makes my eyes feel droopy. I've got a heat lamp from the chickens that I got for when they were chicks. And it's working a treat for the pups. Willow. Yeah, it did get seeing maybe results quicker. Hey, little buds. There we go. Have I got volume back? Hopefully I've got volume. Fingers crossed you can. There we go. Keep digging. How you doing? Keep digging. Look at that. And just look. Oh, happy days. Oh, hang on a sec. I've got the headphones dangling on the side. Is that better? People call me. Hang on. Nah, hopefully that's better. Oh, I've just had a call. I had to take the headphones out. Hopefully it's back a bit. I'm really good, nature lovers. How are you? I'm busy looking after these little things. Hey, little ones. So there we go. It doesn't take them long to start waking up. Oh. There you go. Nice one, John. I had to take the headphones out and put them back in. That's my little buddy. She's very, very cute. Hey, little one. Oh, back to dreaming. How's things, Steph? Oh, you heard that growl. She's just gone running down thinking there's someone at the front door. She was sat next to me watching them just before. I'm at the entrance that we put in. Look at that door. That door was my handiness. But don't run a friend do the majority of it, just some of the harder cutting jobs. Join in, Willow. Join in. Yeah. Then she comes back and checks on them. Beth, how you doing? You're a good girl, Willow. Aren't you? Beth, lucky, lucky, lucky. Tiny little paws. You want him? Yeah, she's going in. And wire's dangling. She's like that. Look. They're doing really good. Hey, I don't know if you can see him. So you've got the fox red on the left and you've got chunk on the right, and the fox reds are some of the bigger ones. In fact, tell you what we'll do. Look at him, he's huge. He's absolutely enormous. He's almost back to back with that fox red. Pixie, how are you doing? He's just massive. Little piggy faces. They're almost like little gerbils, aren't they? How's things, Pixie? Dodge. The only problem we've had with her, really, is actually getting her to come out. She was point blank refusing to come out, and she was desperate for a pee, but she wouldn't leave them. Really, Jamie? Where Mags is? She was saying there was a lot of flooding there. Yes, puppy poo. Just trying to get her out because she'd refuse to come out. Just bribe her with food. Yuck. Tubby checker. Oh, he's dreaming. I'm kind of in love, but I'm trying not to be. Alright. How are we going to do this so you can see? So if you flip you that way, and then we put you just there, look at the size difference. Oh, and you move as you do. How about you? Do you want to hug your big brother? No, you don't. You want to suck on my finger. But look, she just cuddles him. None, Beth. I can't. I've got enough as it is. There's the tank on the move. They all want to be cuddling with her, to be fair. Almost are. Look at him go. He throws himself around. Is he going to sleep? Yeah, he's gone to sleep mid-assault course. But look. Beth. That one's smiling. It's amazing. I've been taking a video of one of the fox reds in my hand every day, just eventually to be able to show the difference in size with them. And they're only 4 days old, and they've like doubled in size. It's amazing how quickly they grow. There's the monster. He's just a giant. And your son, with your tongue hanging out. Dale, how you doing? So the smaller ones have decided it's food o'clock again, as well as Big Boy, monster sized boy, but that's fine with me. They need to get to the food before. He's just barging his way through. He's a tank. Should we see if he'll walk? Walk, little man, walk. See, he's almost up on his feet. Almost. So cute. Have you got your tongue out? So you got the three smaller, well, two of the smaller black ones. There's no real runt to the litter at all. She's done really well to carry all these. Hey, little one. Done really well. Nick, how you doing? My little fluffy buddies, Nick. Look at him. You can see how much bigger he is there. I need to weigh them. This is the second size chunk. This one's bigger. But, yeah. Tango, how you doing? She's just hugging them. It won't be long before there's not much room for her. This little one's on the move. Oh, that one's trying to crawl in her ear. Oh. What are you barking at? Pixie's got an amazing channel. All around beautiful human being. Oh, can you imagine? Some of them have decided that they sneakily go in through her front legs. See, that one's trying to dig through to get in. Right, little fox-wedge one, you're at the back. Out the way. There you go. The bar around the bottom of the back, well, all the way around, is to stop her squishing any. So when she leans back, there's still a gap between the wall and her. But there's a fox red keeps going behind her for some unknown reason. Look, piglet legs, proper chubby little tiny legs. I say that and she's not going to stick her legs out. There you go. Her paws have gone black. They were white, or pink. All threes have changed colour. Pylon. John, richly deserved congratulations. How are you in on your watch hours, John? Have you got them? Are you just looking for somewhere to fall asleep, little one? A lot of the time, they use her as like a pacifier, as you do. Pylon. Well, the other four are completely out for the count. Hang on, I'll get him. There you go, Fergus. Fergus, how you doing, son? Does he know the W-A-L-K word? I won't say it. However tempting it would be. Look how tiny they are. Finger and paw. Teeny tiny. You're a good girl. Hey, Willow. Like a duck to water. Yeah, John's on your longer videos. Put them together in a playlist. And I put you in my queue of watch hour playlist that I play at night. If anyone's got a spare device, it helps other channels out if you go to sleep or if you go out, you're not using that device. If you set one of the playlists off, and it just helps with those watch hours. Fergus, do you want to go for a WALK? I'm being good, I won't say it. How she can sleep through that, I have no idea. But that sock she keeps bringing in, it gives me the horrors. I double look at it to make sure it's not a puppy. Yeah, Pixie, put what playlist together? Put playlists together so people can just set them off. Oh, this lot are making a move. Don't fall asleep for long at all, and they're up. Lost Fair, how you doing? Oh, right, she's awake, so I'm allowed. Hang on. This is my little girl. Put your head up. She can smell the milk on my hand from before. And if you can see the white patch on her chin. Hang on, I'll hold you this way. Maybe not. And she's just very cute. Talca, how you doing? How's things, Lost Fair? But watch hours suck. When I hit 1K, I had 83 hours. I didn't know anything about watch hours. I didn't know I needed them. So it took me about 4 or 5 months to get the 4K. Oh, they're very busy. Oliveros, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hey, look, I wish I could sleep as soundly as they do. And they're just so cute. I'll sneak around this side. This pen's doing my knees no good at all. Look at her. Those tiny little paws. And there's the other two sleeping beauties. She had 9, John. She had a scan. Oh, there's Tubby at the back there. She didn't really show any symptoms. She just started looking a bit like a barrel. And we were like, So she went for a scan and they said they could see 6. So she was having them every 15 minutes up to 6 and then she stopped. So we thought she was done. But I let her out for a pee. And luckily I was watching her as this fox red plop happened. I shouted her, she ran to me, I ran to her. And then she didn't even realise she'd had her. She went running inside to the other puppies. So I had to break the sack. She went all purple and she wasn't moving. I thought she was toast. But was rubbing her down and had her upside down, clearing her airways. And she started to breathe okay. And it's this darker one. She was the darkest one out of the lot, which just happens to be the one with the white flash that my daughter's got a thing for. So 9 in total. She started at 6 a.m. and she was finished by about 9:30. Buddy, how you doing? Giant, absolute giant. Hey, little man. So it was interesting, but she smashed it. She did really well. She was tired for the very last one. Had to step in to help her a bit there. But yeah, this little one was born outside. It was you. I ran in the house with a puppy in the sack and everything in my hands, shouting, open the door, open the door. And as soon as I got her into her and put her down next to her, she started cleaning her, and that was it. 9 puppies altogether, Oliveras. Oh, they'll talk away to themselves. Those 3 are completely out for the count. She had 10. Wow. Labs are known for having big litters, but with it being a first, I didn't expect it to have so many. And on the scan, they did say they saw 6, but there could be more. This side settle, so this side wake up. And they're off. Squeakers. That's fair. Oh, that's Tank. Look at that. Yeah, she's just got a tiny white, thin little blaze. And she's sleep growling. And she's smiling. And Willow's out for the count as well. I just fed them, Vixie, so they should have all just been in a milk coma. But as soon as Willow's in, they want on. Oh, hang on, you caught Mrs. on my way in. Nah, banana dog. She's always laid like that. It's called a banana dog. Sam and Jack do it. It must be a lab thing. Little piggy face. There is a nice and dark, so they should go really dark red like Jack is. And look at little chubby things. Mary, how you doing? They're always talking away. Oh, have you got hiccups? Makes you wonder what they're dreaming about. And then there was almost silence. Oh, absolutely, Mick. She has been digging, so she's not given up her digging habits. Sazzy, thank you, chick. Welcome to the Sticky Willy crew. Thank you. Jamie, thanks, Sazzy. They're just cute. Here comes the barking. You're sticking in me. Thanks for coming in, buddy. It was definitely the madhouse. Very rare they're actually all asleep and still. One of them's always talking away. And it's normally her. Oh. Let them make you jump. That's those three away. Oh, and she is dream sucking. Green thing, how you doing? And just like that, they burst into life. Where's she going? They love to lie across her paws to sleep. Now this lot are going to make a move for it. And look at him. These will now hear those three. Angela, good morning. Beth, thank you so much for coming in, chick. Have a good one. And just like that, you think they've ever been fed. Hey, little girl. Jamie, if that one does fart, that one's nose is going to sting. Huh? Sleep suckling. And those three are getting really stuck in. Bless her. When they get the teeth through, it's not going to be a pleasant thing. Oh, thank you, green thing. Wish you would lay next to one of your smaller brothers or sisters so you can show just how big you are. A ton. And she's the biggest out of the Fox Red crew. Right, he's almost there. He just dwarfs them. He's so big. And he's on the move. Yeah, daughter was watching a video on YouTube and she got the plans for it from there. I stepped in to cut the door. Had to put some thicker wood on the back just for the screws for the door. Should have painted it really, but needs must. But she did it all. The odd screw on the corner, she couldn't get the strength to drive it through, so I did that. But yeah, she did it all pretty much herself. Hello, you. I can't wait until their eyes are open. I don't know who she got the video from. Look, that's how they sleep a lot. Flopped over her legs. It's like, I will get in. Here, look, I'll give you a hand. There you go. How did you get there? Squeaker. Right. Look at that little face. I can watch them for hours. They're just so cute. And little personalities are they're starting to show, like Mrs. Noisy Pants over there. Tang, he's just gonna be pack leader, barge his way through. Two of the black ones do seem to scrap a fair bit, so they'll be to watch. Oh, brilliant, Angela. Someone was going to loan us one, but it was taking forever for them to drop it off. So she took matters into her own hands and started building. Hello, little one. This is one of the smaller ones. There you go, see Mum. And then there were three this side. And Tang. And they go for her front legs, actually. They just drape themselves over her front legs. Yes, I set up a camera this morning to do that, to do like longer puppy cams. But Willow knocked the stand over. But as they get bigger, we're going to extend it. We're going to take possibly, well, I just want to leave this door in because I'll be able to jump in at that point and build this way. So there's more area for them to play in, and some more of this foam matting. This matting's been great. They can scurry around. They're not slipping and sliding. No, Cheap Cheap's not seen them yet. He will no doubt think he's in charge of them. And I've put a video up of Cheap Cheap this morning from the day after he hatched. I was looking through some old videos on Cheap Cheap's channel. He's got another couple of videos coming up. There she goes. Banana dog. Which has woken up these two. But Tank, he's over there. Little fat rolls on his face. You lot, be gentle with your mother. John, yeah it is. I'm 50 this year, 50. It's like, oh my God. Definitely don't feel it. Brain thinks I'm 18, body thinks I'm 118. Come here, little one. This one's second in size. And we are a little boy. So that's two big boys. This one is a girl, and this is my little buddy. Hey, little girl. Stay still. But she's just dinky. And the last fox red. I can't wait till their eyes are open. Hey, little one. No. I know, both Jamies. Two Jamies that are the same birthday in December. It must have been a Jamie day, Jamie. Feel 150, I know I'm not far behind you. Pixie. And like that, they're all in. Bless her cotton socks. 10-year-old. Oh, you're 59 in September. Oh. Yeah, I am too, Pixie. Yeah, isn't that weird? So the two Jamies, Blistering Barnacles and Fishing with Jamie, they're both the 16th of December. And then me and Mick are 3rd of November. It's mad. Yeah, and me and Mick share the same birthday as Adamant, Stuart Godfrey. I was a mega Adamant fan when I was little. And I used to be well impressed I had the same birthday. Willow. Hello, girl. You're a good girl. And I don't know if you can see, we've got one with a little nose sticking out through there, fast asleep. Oh, I've got some more asleep. Yeah, she is. It has calmed her right down. I mean, she is still digging. We've had to give her a good wash down. Well, wipe down, because she's been digging outside, just doing the usual thing. But not the best for when she goes back in with the pups. But she has settled down a lot. And it's not so hard to get her to come out, because she just would not come out for the first day and a half at all. Really had to bribe her. Sam, out. You're not allowed in. Out. Yeah, 3rd November. And yours is 10th November. November is a very good month for a birthday. Scorpios rule. Daisy, no way. Wait until the 2nd. And then, have we got anyone with a birthday on the leap year? I don't think I know anybody born on leap year, you know. And one by one, they're falling back to sleep in a pile. And just like that, they're nearly all asleep. Willow's about to go bounding out of the pen. She jumps out of that side, rather than through the door. She can hear the bin wagon outside. She's back to joining into the chorus, the doggy barks at the door with Sam and Jack. Nightmare bot. Little piggies. You made my heart go. That's them barking at the bin man. So I'll have to get off anyway. Give Willow some peace with these puppies. After going and letting her out for a bit. She'll be desperate to get out, are you? Or are you going back with the babies? No, she wants a rest. Look at that one fast asleep on his back. So thank you all for joining me. Tomorrow I've got a premiere at 12. Yeah, she wants to go outside. Again with the puppies. Got to be done. It's babies in general. So I've got a premiere at 12. They've been school holidays. I'm having to have a bit of a shake-up. And these. So, yeah. Puppy times. So, thank you, lovely lot, for joining me. Been fun. And have a good one. I'm going to go and make a coffee, let Willow out, and get some jobs done. All right. Bye now.